Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Melita. I'm a graduate from Georgetown College in Georgetown, Kentucky. I am working on my Master's of Leadership with an ESL endorsement, and this is for EDU 581, and it's under the direction of Dr. Christelle Brody. I would like to introduce my uh, coworker. We'll call her Miss M. And welcome.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what your job is here?
I teach at Horn Lake Intermediate School. I teach third grade, and I teach math and science.
Okay. And how long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching. This is my 20th year. I taught 12 years in Memphis, and this is my 8th year here.
Okay, great. So I'd like to ask you if you've heard of WIDA.
I have not heard of WIDA.
Okay. WIDA and TESOL are standards that have been set for ESL students.
Okay.
And it's kind of like the standards that we go by Common Core, but it's designed for ESL students who have different levels of language ability. Okay, anything ranging from beginning to, proficient. So that's what it's all about. And the WIDA book, which I'll give you a copy of, tells the different levels of students and the different ways to assess them. It has can-do descriptors, and these are different ways that you could assess your kids if you have that opportunity. So we've been talking in our class about performance-based assessments. Can you give me a couple of examples of things that or ways that you assess your students?
Okay, we have two primary types of assessments. We have like a unit test that we teach or we give after we've been teaching for a while on certain objectives, and then we have every Friday we give individual skill practice tests to kind of give us a better idea of how they're mastering it week to week.
Okay.
So those are the two that we have.
All right. I know that one of the things that performance-based assessment likes, especially for ESL kids, is to work in small groups.
Yes.
Do you guys do that?
We do small groups, gosh, every single day. We do centers and stations.
Do you assess them in your small groups?
Just primarily by what they do on the activities that we as a teacher group. But it's not like an official assessment, but you just kind of watch what they do on their individual task.
Okay, great. Yeah. So that's one of the things that WIDA likes and that works for ESL kids is to work in small groups.
Absolutely.
Some other things that I think would be kind of fun. I don't, whether you can work them in or not. Web Web 2.0 is a tool that has all these different programs in, and one of them that I thought was kind of cool is called Penback, and in there is a Wordle program where you can put in all your vocabulary words and print it out in pretty much any shape you'd like.
Oh.
And that would be kind of cool for some of your ESL kids to point to a specific word or you point to a specific word and they give you the definition, back and forth.
Like for distributive property.
Oh, right.
That's a big word and they sometimes have trouble with.
Absolutely. And that gives them practice speaking, which is one of the domains of language that WIDA, assesses is their language, their reading, their writing, and their speaking. So those things would be
handy.
Totally helpful. And then there's one called Glaxter that you can make posters. The kids can make their own posters of their learning.
Oh,
and I thought that would be kind of fun.
Yeah,
not just for them, but for everybody.
everybody. Well, that
So,
would be cool.
so I thought that that would be kind of cool, and I wanted to let you know about those.
Oh, I want to do that.
Okay, well, I will definitely give you
Oh,
the,
how fun.
the
Okay.
website about that. So,
Oh, and we have a poster maker here at school. Would that not be cute?
that would be wonderful.
They can make their own poster. We can display them as a poster, like a real poster. Oh,
Yeah.
how exciting.
So I hope I've given you some ideas to help
Yes,
with different kinds of assessments for your ESL kids.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.